name is Dương Trọng Nghĩa. I am a sophomore in Saigon University and my major is English Linguistics. I am so excited because tomorrow I will join in the 5 trip 1 to 3 different places including An Giang Province, Kiên Giang Province and Cần Thơ Province. The trip will last 5 days and 4 nights and I hope that the trip will be very fun to me. So let's check it out what's going on here. We moved to the first destination of the day. This is Bà Chúa Xứ Temple. This place attracts many businessmen as well as overseas tourists. I am sure that this place is very sacred because I have visited this lake many times. Many people come here to wish and then they are in the height of their career. A tour guide told me that there are 2 special statues in Bà Chúa Xứ Temple. The first one is Yoni, symbolized for woman, and the other is Linker, which symbolizes for men, and both of them belong to reading fertility, which encourage more people to have more and more children in the future. Commuting for 3 hours, I finally arrived at Kachibut Forest. Here, I had the first experience going on a boat, watching the scenery on both sides of the river. Yasu Kachibut Forest is not only known as the setting for the movie Đức Rừng Phương Nam, but also the large ecological forest where many species of birds and plants live together. This 850-hectare forest is home to over 70 species of birds and 20 species of reptiles. After a long trip, we had the chance to taste the drink made of jewelry and milk. It was a little sweet and I loved it. After a long and tiring day, we had dinner at the River Hotel in Hà Tĩnh City. We decided to explore the Hà Tĩnh City Mall and in Hà Tĩnh Night Market. We bought some clothes for team building with a very reasonable price and had a very delicious seafood hot pot to end our day. After a night in Hà Tĩnh, we rode a boat to move to Phú Quốc Island. After arriving Phú Quốc Island, we visited Đảo Ngọc Thư Honey to learn about bees. In honeybee colony, male bees only account for around 1% of the population, while the female ones account for over 95%. The role of male bees is only to mate with the queen bees from other colonies to maintain genetic diversity. Besides, female bees handle to find materials for their hives maintenance. And I also wanted to say that the honey ice cream here is so delicious. In the afternoon, we have lunch with fish, meat and seafood to have enough energy to explore more about Redwood, which is the primary destination of today. When I slowly stepped into the quintessence of Vietnam, I was impressed by the appearance of traditional áo dài, traditional musical instruments, and house architecture. I felt like that I was walking on the streets of Vietnam in 19th century, something that I could only see when watching movies on TV. Because I have just experienced on Chinese coast, so I chose Giang Hư Pháp to explore first. Walking into Giang Hư Pháp, I was surprised by the variety of Chinese words here, and unfortunately, I didn't understand anything here because I thought I didn't know what they are saying. Cổ Trì Quán also catch my eyes. Cổ Trì Quán is where exhibit numerous paper handicrafts made from Hành Thiên village ở Hiên Huế. This place impressed me not only due to the variety of paper handicrafts, but also the inside architecture. Let's introduce a little bit about Rainbow. Rainbow, which is known as the heart of little resort, tourism and entertainment complex, is stand out with colorful buildings inspired by European architecture. In addition, there is a very long artificial river located in the center and surrounded by buildings. I cannot believe that there is a beach on Rainbow. My friend certainly found that place and she shared the location for us. And I'm standing on here together. Wow, the beach is so romantic. And I and my friend decided to do something on the sand. We draw a heart on the sand to show that we're here, which is really lovely. What are you drawing? What the? At 6 p.m. we had dinner in Happy Pong restaurant and then we hired an electric motor to travel around Rainbow because the play would happen in 3 hours, so we didn't have anything to do except that. However, the play was so amazing. The first destination today is Ngọc Hiền Pearl Farm. We learned that there are 3 main types of pearls in Ngọc Hiền Pearl Farm, including Akoya, Tahiti, and Massima. Akoya is the smallest. It takes 2 to 3 years to culture. In particular, if this pearl is not cultured after 3 years, it will die and is buildable. Both Tahiti and Massima need 5 to 7 years to culture, but Tahiti requires black pearl. The upstairs area is a place to sell jewelry products made from pearl. The prices are very affordable, so visitors can easily buy a few items to give to themselves as well as relatives. Next, we move to Myrtle Farm. This is a myrtle flower. It's so beautiful.
Độ của nó là 12 độ nha. Thì bây giờ công ty cô chọn là màu xanh là màu hy vọng, là hy vọng tất cả mọi người ai uống màu xanh là cũng khỏe hết. Màu đỏ là men, là tượng trưng cho người đàn ông mạnh mẽ, và người phụ nữ là biết uống rượu thì dùng cái chai màu đỏ này. Còn màu vàng này là trẻ thơ, nhớ nha, siro là có đường, phải uống với đá. Còn
Moreover, there are numerous types of products made from myrtle here, and the price is very reasonable too, only from 100,000 VNT to 500,000 VNT. I think I will buy something for my parents, maybe a wine or a syrup. Pepper Farm was also a nice place to visit too. We had the chance to enjoy the mango with salt and pepper here, and the taste is quite delicious to me. Unfortunately, the pepper here is quite green, so I didn't have anything to share about this. Here are some things that is sold in the pepper farm. I think everyone hears about Cải Hoàng fish sauce once, which is one of the most popular brands in Phú Quốc and Vietnam in general. And we had the chance to visit the factory where people make it. But can you imagine how we felt when we were in it? It was very hot and the smell of fish sauce was everywhere. I couldn't stand the smell of it, and after 5 minutes, I got out. If you want to know clearly about the smell of it, just easy. First, you take a bottle of fish sauce at home, and then you take your nose closer and closer to it. Finally, just take a deep breath and enjoy it. After having lunch at the hotel, we visited Hộ Quốc Temple, as known as Hiền Viện Trúc Lâm. Coming into Hộ Quốc Temple, I was impressed by the statue, which is really enormous. I thought the height of it could be around 9 meters. There were lots of buildings there to worship. However, I was too tired to do it, so I chose to take a small break before playing 10 buildings. That was not the end of our trip. After burning in Bãi Sao, we chose to keep on our trip by having a walk in Phú Quốc Night Market. There, we saw lots of things which were reasonable, such as clothes, food, and hot pot. I chose to taste the Thailand ice cream there, and the taste of it was so delicious to me, and it's also cheap too. Actually, I didn't want to say bye to Phú Quốc Island, but we had to keep on our trip to An Giang province. In the morning, we rode it by boat to Rạch Giá. And then we kept on by coach to Long Xuyên for lunch. In the afternoon, we got to Ninh Kiều Riverside Hotel for a small break and also to prepare for the gala dinner in the late afternoon. It's time for gala dinner, what I expected the most. Instead of retreating back to my room, I chose to enjoy the hustle and bustle lifestyle in Cần City with my friends. In the morning, after having breakfast, we had a small talk from the manager of the Ninki Riverside to show us about the structure and the facility in Ninki Riverside. We learned that in Ninki Yacht there is no air conditioner so that customers can enjoy the fresh air and the wind blowing when they are traveling. We were introduced about the types of rooms in Ninki Riverside, from the normal rooms to VIP ones. The final destination in our trip today is Hùng Kinh Temple, which is a really sacred destination for the local and Vietnamese tourists. I really like the architecture of Hùng Kinh Temple, especially the main hall, where worship 18th generations of Hùng Kinh. It looks like the trophy in the World Cup tournament in 1980.